Hi, I'm Beth.
I'm Caden. And I'm Ava.
Now, I have got a quick question for you guys. Have you ever had to wait for anything?
Yeah, I love baking. I love weighing the ingredients and putting them all together. And I love seeing what I've made come together. But I don't like when it's cooking and then when it's cooling down because I just want to eat it.
I know, it's so annoying, especially the cooling down bit, isn't it? It's like I get frustrated when I have to wait. Parents watching, you'll understand this. Maybe kids, if you do use the washing machine, you'll understand this. But when the laundry has finished and you have to wait for the door to click so that you can open it and get it out, oh, it's so hard waiting. How about you, Caden?
Well, for Christmas, I got a Lego set. I made it and it was looking really good. Then I realised there was a missing piece and I had to wait 2 months before the missing piece arrived. And then as soon as it arrived, I rushed up to my bedroom and quickly made it.
Wow, you had to wait a really long time to finish building your Christmas Lego, didn't you?
Yeah.
And our friends over on the So and So Show, they've been waiting to build something too. Let's join them now.
Welcome to the So-and-So Show!
I'm Brandon, that's John.
You bet I am.
And you would not believe how excited I am about today's show.
I haven't been this excited since I woke up and realized I have last night's bubble gum in my mouth and it still has flavor.
Oh, what was the flavor?
Sour apple. You want some? Just tuck it in there in my hard palate.
Well, we're excited because we have got a killer show.
Yes, we do! Today we are gonna play a game using these!
Whoa.
Yeah.
What are these?
What, robot parts. We're building robots today.
Awesome. Do you know how to build a robot?
No, I don't have the first clue, but I thought we could use a robot expert on the show to help us out. So I made a few calls. Everyone I talked to recommended the same person. She's been building robots for half her life. She's won all kinds of awards. If anyone can help us build a robot, it is her.
Well, now I am excited. Who is this robot expert?
Let's meet her together, shall we? Please welcome someone who knows stuff!
Hey guys!
Hey! Come on in. Have a seat. Wait, you're the robot expert?
Been building them for half my life,
And how long would that be?
since I was 6.
Oh.
Will tell us who you are and what you know.
My name's Mishka, and I'm a 17-time robotics competition grand champion.
What? That is amazing and also convenient because John and I need help building a robot for a game we're going to play. Do you mind helping?
Not at all.
All right.
Okay, as you can see, we got all the parts right here. We just don't know where to start.
Okay. Why don't we start with separating out what you've got so we know what we're working with? Cool. Brandon, you grab the geared motors. John, you grab the ADT gears and the worm gears, and I'll separate out the sprockets and the rest of the parts. Go.
I'm sorry. We don't know what any of this stuff is.
Yeah. Is this a wormy gear?
No, that's a wheel. A motor.
Okay.
A gasket.
Okay. Oh. Huh. What is this?
Einstein, Bose, Newton, Curry, McGuire. That would be a toothpick.
Uh-oh.
You know what? Forget sorting the parts. I can walk you through the build. Let's start with putting the short axle into the geared motor. Then we insert the anchor pins through the 11-hole rod into the 3-hole dual rod. Then those attach to the top of the geared motor.
Is this it?
Einstein, Bose, Newton, Curry, McGuire.
Are those other parts you just mentioned in here too?
No, they're Einstein, Bose, Newton, Curry, MacGyver. They're famous physicists.
Oh!
Yeah, it's a little thing I do when I get impatient or frustrated. Some people count to 5, others take 3 deep breaths. I name physicists.
Oh.
It works for me.
Oh, I'm sorry that we're frustrating you. We've just never built a robot before, so.
Oh, I totally understand. I just get impatient sometimes when people don't understand things as fast as I do.
Oh.
I totally get that. It's like me trying to tell my dad how to program the VCR.
What's a VCR?
Oh.
What's a VCR? What's a VCR? Einstein knows, Fig Newton sprees, Magnum PI. Yeah, hey, that works.
How about this? I'll just build the robots for you so you can play your game.
Oh,
I love
deal.
that idea. Go for it.
Several minutes later.
There you go.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, look at that. These are amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, no. Thank you. And thank you for having so much patience with us.
No problem.
It's time to play.
Robot Rumble! Okay, the rules are simple. Brandon's trying to knock my robot off the desk, and I'm trying to do the same to his robot. Whoever does it wins. You ready?
I've never been more ready for
Go!
anything.
Look at that. Look how much bigger. Oh, come on. I gotta use some different tactics here. Oh, I'm gonna outbid you.
No!
Oh, yes!
Oh.
Yes!
That's no fair. You had a bulldozer thing.
Victory lap. Can't turn my wheels. Oh, my hinge fell off. I win. That was awesome. Hey, Brandon. Hey, let's go again.
Okay, well, we may need Mishka to help put our robots back together again.
It's true.
I think I'm a bit like that girl. I find it really frustrating when people don't understand things as fast as I do. Although, I don't list names of famous physicists.
Well, what do you do then to calm down?
I just breathe in my nose and out my mouth really slowly, and it helps me to calm down.
Do you know, that is such an awesome technique, and we all need those calming down techniques, don't we? Especially when we are having to be patient. And I think the Israelites in our story today could have done with your technique, Ava. Let's have the story now.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story inspired by the book of Exodus, chapter 32, verses 1 through 35.
For hundreds of years, God's people lived as slaves in Egypt. They cried out to God, and God rescued them. He led them through the midst of the Red Sea to freedom in the wilderness. And that's where He showed His love and care by providing bread from heaven and water from solid rock. 3 months later, God led His people to Mount Sinai, where they camped at the foot of the mountain in the desert. Moses was called to by God from the mountain.
Say to my people, the Israelites, you have seen for yourselves what I did to Egypt. You saw how I carried you on the wings of eagles and brought you to myself. Now obey me completely. If you do, then out of all the nations, you will be my special treasure.
Moses shared God's word with the people.
We will do everything the Lord has said.
God called Moses to meet with Him on the mountaintop. Moses spoke to the elders of the Israelites before he left.
Wait here until I come back. My brother Aaron and Hur will stay with you. Anyone who has a problem can go to them.
Don't sweat it. We got this.
No one can come up. The mountain is holy.
Noted.
I'll see you soon-ish.
Have fun storming the mountain.
As Moses and his assistant Joshua began to climb the steep slopes, the glory of God settled on Mount Sinai like thick cloud and burning fire.
I will give you stone tablets. They contain the law and commandments I have written to teach the people.
Moses stayed within the cloud on top of Mount Sinai, talking with God for 40 days and nights. Meanwhile, back at the camp, the Israelites were growing restless.
I'm so, over this desert camping thing.
Yeah, that Moses seems kinda unreliable to me.
Yeah, what if he's making up all the God stuff? You know, besides the cloud and the Red Sea and food from heaven and all that.
He's certainly taking long enough. Hey, Aaron, where's your brother?
Aaron shrugged and pointed to the cloud that hovered over the mountain.
You know as much as I do.
We need someone to really take charge.
A God we can see, a God who will lead us.
Keep talking, bro.
Moses may have brought us out of Egypt, but he's just disappeared. Poof. What are you gonna do, Aaron?
Aaron was tired of the people's complaining, so he buckled under pressure.
Give me all your gold jewelry.
Aaron took all the gold the people brought him and melted it down. Then he shaped it into the form of a golden calf.
Israel, here is your God who brought you out of Egypt.
It's so shiny.
Well, when Aaron saw how excited the people were, he built an altar in front of the calf.
Tomorrow will be a feast day.
So all the next day, the Israelites brought sacrifices to honor a golden calf made out of their own jewelry. The people ate, drank, and danced wildly in front of the statue.
Who wants to walk like an Egyptian? Huh?
Not me. We just got out of there. Thanks to this amazing calf.
Back on the mountain, in the midst of the cloud, God spoke to Moses.
Go down. Your people you brought up out of Egypt have become very sinful. They have turned away from what I commanded.
Heartbroken, Moses and Joshua made their way back down the mountain. Moses carried 2 heavy stone tablets covered with the laws God had given. The 2 men stopped in their tracks.
Wait, is that the sound of war? It's not the sound of winning or losing. That's singing.
Moses and Joshua picked up their pace, scrambling down the mountainside. As they approached the camp, Moses saw the golden calf. Dazzling in the sunlight, the Israelites danced wildly around it.
Inconceivable!
Moses was so angry, he took the stone tablets and hurled them to the ground.
Stop! Stop this at once!
The music and dancing stopped. Moses marched right through the crowd, right up to the golden calf. Aaron tried to sheepishly duck away, but Moses spotted him at once.
What did these people do to you? How did they make you lead them into such terrible sin?
Okay, don't be angry. You know how these people are. They said, make us a god to lead us. And then they gave me their gold jewelry. And I threw it into the fire, and out came this calf.
Aaron couldn't look his brother in the eye. They both knew the true story.
Why didn't you wait for me? The people are running wild. We've become a joke to our enemies.
Moses toppled the golden calf into the fire to burn. Then he ground the golden calf into a fine powder and scattered it on the water.
Drink it, all of you.
This is hard to drink.
Oh, my stomach feels downright awful.
God helped his people over and over, but when they had to wait, they forgot his goodness. They chose their own way, and the consequences weren't so golden.
What a crazy story. Aaron should have just told them to wait and be a bit more patient.
I know, like our memory verse, Psalm 27, verse 14. Wait for the Lord, be strong, don't lose hope, wait for the Lord.
It's crazy that they took comfort in a golden cow made out of their own jewellery.
Yeah, they wasted all of their gold just because they were impatient.
I know, and they lost sight of everything they knew about God because of their impatience. It's easy to forget things when you are in a real hurry for something. Now, Jenny has a craft that is going to help us all learn to slow down and be patient. Jenny, it's over to you.
Hello, Superstars. I love hunting for treasure, and today we're going to be making a treasure hunt in a bottle. You will need a clear plastic bottle with a lid, 10 brightly coloured buttons, some rice and a funnel. Now take your bottle and put your funnel in the top, and you want to fill your bottle with the rice. When your bottle is about 3/4 of the way full, you can take your funnel out. Now you want to add your buttons to the bottle and screw the lid on. Now mix up. See if you can spot all your buttons. There, I found one. The slower you move your bottle, the easier it is to find them. Why not have a go with other people in your house at home? Why don't you have a competition to see who can find them all? Have fun with your treasure hunt in a bottle, and I'll see you next week. Bye!
I can't wait to make my treasure hunt, Jenny.
And I can't wait to sing, dance and worship God now. Can we do it now, please?
Yes, we can. Let's worship God together.
Sometimes it's hard to wait for all the things that I want. Sometimes I kind of feel like it's just taking too long to get the things I want, what I think I need, but I know you know what's best for me. I'm gonna live what I believe. I'm gonna wait 'cause I know you're still working. I'm gonna have patience 'cause it'll be worth it. I'm gonna have faith, I know you have a purpose. I'm gonna wait 'cause I know you're still working on me. Still working on me. I know that sometimes I just need to slow down and trust that you are working all of this out. You know the things I want, what I think I need, but I know you know what's best for me. I'm gonna live what I believe. I'm gonna wait 'cause I know you're still working. I'm gonna have patience 'cause it'll be worth it. I'm gonna have faith, I know you have a purpose. I'm gonna wait 'cause I know you're still working on me. Still working on me. I'm gonna hold up, slow down. I'm gonna trust that you're working it out. I'm gonna hold up, slow down. I'm gonna trust that you're working it out. I'm gonna hold up, slow down. I'm gonna trust that you're working it out. I'm gonna hold up, slow down. I'm gonna trust that you're working it out. I'm gonna wait 'cause I know you're still working. I'm gonna have patience 'cause it'll be worth it. I'm gonna have faith, I know you have a purpose. I'm gonna wait 'cause I know you're still working on me. Still working on me. Still working on me.
What an awesome morning we've had.
Wow, Caitlin, you said that really quickly.
Yes, because I want to go get my treasure hunt done.
Yeah, but we need to finish this properly.
Okay, Mum. What an awesome morning we have had.
Oh, very funny you. Yes, we have had an awesome morning, and we cannot wait to be together again next week. Until then, you guys, remember you were
Born to shine. Bye.